Hi everybody, my name is Lauren. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm here today to give you a little bit of education about the amazing Kangen water. And I'm actually going to do a live demonstration so you can see for yourself why this is so amazing and so different than normal water. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is give you a little bit of background on the company. The company's name is eNagic, like eMagic but eNagic. And they're actually a 35-year-old company out of Japan. And by no means is this an experiment. This is something that's been used and practiced there in their hospitals for 35 years now. They're also an OEM, which means original equipment manufacturer. So they're doing everything from research and development all the way to shipping. And just so you know, the unit is handcrafted by one individual. So the quality control is immaculate. Also, they did $250 million in revenue in 2007, and they did $500 million last year. And this year in 2009, they're looking to reach that $1 billion mark. So this is definitely a company that is growing. They're an industry leader. We're actually the top in our industry. The unit that you're about to see is a medical device, and it's approved and sold as a medical device in Japan. We have an office here in Los Angeles, in Torrance. We also have offices in New York, Chicago, Honolulu, and Vancouver. Okay? And there's an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. And next thing I'm going to show you is a picture of the flagship product. This is called the SD501, and this is about 95% of the sales at eNagic. There are other units the company makes, but this one seems to be the favorite home unit. Okay, this is the fun part. I'm going to teach you a little bit about the 3 properties of Kangen water. The first one is called anti-oxidation, the second one is called alkalinity, and the third one is the microclustering. Let me tell you a little bit about antioxidation. I know you all know what that means, and certainly everybody's touting antioxidants nowadays. But what that is basically the rusting process taking place inside of you. Okay? Just like if I were to cut an avocado in half, leave it on the counter here, and come back in an hour, it turns brown, right? So we're looking to do something to reverse that antioxidant, okay? Because the air is an oxidant, okay? And we are breathing the air, right? So what we're looking to do is slow that down. And I'm going to show you a picture now. This is our founder, Mr. Oshiro, okay? He's on your left, and his business advisor in the USA is on your right. Now, when you look at this picture, I ask people, how old does Mr. Oshiro look? And you can take your own guess, but most people say 45, 50, 55. And if you look at the US business advisor, I usually get answers like 65, 70, maybe even 75. But this will blow you away. They're actually the same age. Okay, so I think Mr. Oshiro's found a way to kind of slow down that aging process, right? And we asked Mr. Oshiro, what do you attribute your youthfulness to? I mean, his skin and his hair, and if you see him and his wife together, they really don't look a day over 50. But he says over the last 20 years now, 2 decades, he's been drinking Kangen water, okay, which I'm showing you right now, and he's been drinking about 1 gallon a day. Okay, so if he drinks 1 gallon a day, I try to drink 1.5 gallons. So I think that there's something to this water, right? Okay, so I'm going to give you a little education about antioxidation. How we measure this is by an ORP score, oxidation reduction potential. So we're looking for something with a negative ORP. That would mean antioxidant. Anything with a positive score is going to be an oxidant. Okay, so I just happen to have an ORP meter here, oxidation reduction potential meter, and I've zeroed it. This is something you can buy online. The government uses it to test reservoirs and things like that. And I'm going to put it in these liquids. It's either going to come up a positive or a negative number. Again, we're looking for something that's a negative number. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, put this in the soda first. And you can see here, we're looking at 420 area. So that's definitely an oxidant. Here's the Propel or sports drink. That one's in the 350 range. Here's the Pellegrino. Okay, still in the 350 range, so definitely not an antioxidant yet. How about vitamin water? Maybe this one will go negative. No, we're still in the positives, in the 250 area. Now I'll go to Aquafina. Okay, this is the product of Pepsi-Cola again. Now we're going back up into the 400s. Definitely an oxidant, okay? Now I have Dasani. This one's also in the 400s. So nothing that's an antioxidant yet. Let's try the tap water. Tap water is going down a little bit, still in the 300s. So unless you're looking to age, I wouldn't drink anything on this table so far. So let's try our Kangen water. This is the Kangen water, 9.5 pH. You can see we went into the negative, right? Negative 740s. That's a pretty high antioxidant, okay? And just to give you a little education, if you take a look at blueberries or green tea, you're anywhere around negative 50 to negative 80. So how many blueberries can you eat to get that negative 50, 750, right? That's a huge jump. So what you want to do is start drinking this water, and all that negative charge that you're drinking is going to start acting kind of like a scavenger in your body, taking care of all those positive free radicals, toxins, and pollutants. So it's pretty important to be putting that really high negative antioxidant in your body. Next property is alkalinity. Now, I didn't really know a lot about alkalinity, and I'm a personal trainer and a health coach, and I thought I knew a lot about nutrition, but I didn't really know a lot about acid-alkaline balance. On the chart here, this is a picture of a pH scale. We have acidic, which goes starting at 1, and alkaline all the way to 14. You know, just like your body has a normal body temperature, right? 98.6. Okay, how about your blood pH? Anybody know what that is? It's 7.365, okay? So really, your blood has to stay at that level, okay? It can't deviate more than 0.2 of a point or your body cannot survive. So it's a pretty important number to know. Okay, so when you get sick, when you get the flu, and you start going to 100, 101, 102, you find out right away, right? Well, what happens when your body pH starts moving away from that alkaline into the acidic zone? You don't find out till years go by when you start getting issues, right? Acidic-related diseases. So what we're looking to do is put something into the body that's alkaline to help bring our body back to balance where we were born so it can heal itself, okay? So unless you're eating broccoli for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're probably acidic, okay? And definitely with some of these beverages you've been putting in your body that you thought were good for you, you're bringing your body even more acidic, okay? So what I'm going to do is take my phenol red pH drops. I'm going to put a few drops in each of these liquids, and we'll find out what we've been drinking, okay? So it only takes a few drops, and you'll see these start to turn colors. So yellow or orange is going to be acidic. We're looking for a purple color. And I've got the tap water here. Okay, so far, mainly acidic, right? We have our soda here. That's pretty acidic looking to me, okay? Not only is it oxidizing, it's very acidic. How about the sports drinks? Those are probably even more acidic, right? Now we have Pellegrino. Again, acidic. And how about our healthy vitamin water? These are all very acidic. They're keeping you even more acidic. Now we have bottled water, Aquafina. Again, acidic. Here's the Dasani. You guys can see that? It's acidic. Now we have tap water, which to me, that looks pretty good. It looks like maybe I should just drink tap water, right? But the problem with tap water, if I were to measure rainwater, say it was raining right now, and I went out with a cup and I put the pH drops in it, it would come out looking acidic. For some reason, once it goes through those municipal pipes and into the chemical plant where it gets treated, it comes out blue. So we said, well, what's going on in there? Well, they're adding some things to the water, and I'm sure you all know that there's chlorine and fluoride, a lot of different chemicals that are inside of the tap water. In addition to that, they add a chemical called lye, which raises the pH so that their pipes don't rust, because this water goes through the municipal pipes. So it's the only water that's regulated by the government, because if they put acidic water through their pipes, they would rust, right? So you're the only one that's looking out for your own pipes. So I wouldn't recommend putting this in there. So again, nothing on here that I would recommend putting in your body, except for this one right here. This is our Kangen water, 9.5 pH. As you can see, this is a beautiful purple alkaline water. Okay? So I'm going to show you really quick what happens when we drink this water, okay? Again, this is my Kangen water right here, and most all of you, like I said, are acidic, right? Just by breathing the air, which is acidic, tends to bring your body acidic. Also eating foods, 80% of them that you're putting in your body are acidic, okay? Other things like stress, working out, all these things are basically producing acidic waste in your body. So let's say this is you, okay? And here we go with our Kangen water. I'm gonna put a little bit in this cup, and you can see I just brought you alkaline, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that a couple more times right there with the Aquafina. Now I'm gonna do that with our tap water. And now I'm gonna go over to this vitamin water. You can see there's not enough room in that glass for me to make it alkaline. So if you're drinking vitamin water, you're probably going to have to drink about 24 cups of my Kangen water just to neutralize that 1 cup. Okay? So now I'm going to do the Pellegrino, which tries, but you can see it goes right back acidic. Okay? So you can see these 2 beverages so far, very acidic. Now we'll go with the Propel. And again, similar to the vitamin water, about 24 parts to 1 with the Propel. Okay? And what do you think about the soda? Well, the soda is so bad, I actually need 32 cups of my Kangen water just to neutralize that 1 glass of soda. So that means if you're drinking 1 of these a day, you need to drink 3 gallons of our Kangen water at the 9.5 pH just to neutralize it. Okay? And I know some people who are drinking a couple of these a day. Okay? So if we're giving you this Kangen water and you decide to cheat, we're going to know. Okay? I'm going to take this diluted soda, put the Kangen water in it, right? And I'm going to go down and cheat one day and have a sip. You can see right away you're going to go straight back acidic, and you're probably not going to see any results whatsoever from our Kangen water, because this is pretty much like putting poison in your body. So if you've learned one thing, I hope you've realized that you really need to end these type of beverages. And mainly just okay, so I have one more property to show you. The third property of the Kangen water is called microclustering. Okay, so easiest way for me to explain this to you is if you think about, let's say you're at a softball game and there's a chain link fence, okay, and you have some softballs and you're going to try to throw those through the fence. Probably you're not going to be able to throw them through, right? They're probably going to repel. Okay, but what if I had some marbles or BBs in my hand and I looked at the fence and I threw those through? Well, those might have a better chance, right? Those will probably go through. Well, this is the same thing that's happening when you're drinking bottled or tap water. They're not really penetrating and entering the cell. In fact, you're only getting about 17.5% hydration at most inside of your cell. And by the way, you need about 60% hydration inside the cell. Okay? So what I'm going to show you is the demonstration with a tea bag. The tea bag is going to represent your body here. Okay, this is just a Yamamoto tea bag, green tea, and it's a porous bag, just like the inside of our body or our tissue and our organs. So what I'm going to do is try to make some tea with tap water. Okay, just regular old tap water. Usually we have to heat up the water, but I'm going to go ahead and use room temperature. We'll see if we can make some tea here. I don't see a lot of tea. Do you? Not really. Let's try again with the Kangen water. I'm going to put this in here. I think you guys can see a difference in those 2 cups, okay? So we're able to really penetrate the tea bag and make tea with the Kangen water. Now a lot of people say, well, Lauren, the tea bag was wet. So just for you guys, I'm going to go back to the tap water and I'm going to try to make some tea again. This is like those softballs I'm trying to throw against the fence. They're not going through. So if you can see that, didn't make tea. I'm going to go back to the marbles or BBs or our Kangen water, and you can see I go back to making the tea. Huge difference, right? So when you're drinking this water, it starts entering your cell, bringing in the energy, taking out the waste, and really, once you start doing that, you'll probably start feeling some more energy because your cells are going to start to be hydrated. So it's important to think about your body because you are made of water. So it's really important for you to think about what the quality of water is that you're putting inside of your body. Okay, we usually take better care of our cars than we do of the inside of our body. So I'm going to ask you a question. What kind of water is building your muscles? Those are 75% water. What about your brain? 80% water. Is your brain even hydrated? Do you have headaches all the time? These are some things to start thinking about. How about your blood? 90% water. So what's the quality of water that's carrying your blood around your body? These are some things you need to start asking yourself, okay? And a lot of people come to me with different juices and all these different things. I'm going, well, I'm not really made of juice. I'm made of water. So I want the best quality water I can find inside of my machine, right?